Hey everyone, it's Melody. I am here to do a Lululemon review video. I have two Lululemon backpacks here. This is the City Adventurer backpack in the 17 liter, and this is the City Adventurer backpack in the 10 liter or the mini version. So let me go ahead and just show you guys the two backpacks. And I'm sorry about the frame right now. I couldn't get it enough to show both, but let me start with the larger one. So this is the 17 liter backpack. It is in this beautiful camo color, which is why I purchased it. So let me show you the features of this bag first. So it has three main openings. The first one includes this front pocket here. It has two zippers and you can open it up like so. On the inside, you can see a few pouches. This one here is a mesh pouch where you can put a water bottle. This one back here is a zipper pouch, and the zipper pouch does have this little elastic band with the Lululemon symbol on it. Someone actually commented and told me that you can actually remove this band from the zipper pull by untying it at the top, and then you can use it as a hair tie if you needed to, like it's an emergency hair tie. I thought that was kind of neat. So that is a zipper, and you can put things in this little zip compartment pocket. This area is pretty spacious and roomy to put whatever you need to in the front pocket. It does kind of jut out when you do it like that though, when you put a lot of stuff in that front pocket. So I put some things in there, but not everything. There's also the Lululemon symbol here in the front, very small, as well as the zippers have some detail as well. There's also this bottom zipper, and you can put things that are more flat in nature. If you're using this for working out, you can put socks, clothes, whatnot. I will be primarily using my bags for work. And then the final zippered area is actually in the back. This is more like a half zip opening, and it has more of this plastic sort of zipper pull here, but it does have the Lululemon symbol on it. And you can see it's definitely more flat, probably better for maybe a laptop or something along those lines, because it is a smaller, flatter surface and it will be resting against your back. I did initially think that the zippers were a little bit rough. It was a little hard to zip things open and close, but after having used them a few times, the zippers are much more fluid. They're a lot easier to use. The back of this bag has a really nice, oh, actually the top of this bag first has this really nice handle, so you can hold it from the top if you happen to be traveling or just want to carry something from the top. I never realized that that's a feature that I liked in bags until I had my Fjallraven Kanken, and I really like having a top sort of handle to my bags, so I really enjoy that. It has padded straps all the way down. There is a little bit of different material here, and it's like a faux leather or maybe a real leather. I'm actually not sure. Oh, excuse all the dust. But there's definitely a textured material right here where the strap becomes more of this thin strap. And then there is the hardware here, and that actually also says Lululemon on it as well. This is all black hardware on this one, which I really like. I will say though that if you are very broad-shouldered or you're just you have a bigger back, especially for gentlemen out there, I just feel like this doesn't open as much as you might want it to. This actually fits pretty high up on me. I thought they would have more give to it, but as you can see, it's on the longest setting currently, and I feel like it's okay for me, but for people who just have a bigger back or a broader back or are maybe gentlemen, I feel like this maybe won't sit where you want it to unless you don't mind a high sitting backpack. I will say the construction of it overall is really nice. It feels pretty durable. I believe this retails for around $125 or so. So it actually retails for $128. It is being listed under the women's section of Lululemon, so maybe this is not a backpack for men. However, I do think gentlemen could wear it because of the size, but I do think the straps are a little bit short for gentlemen if you happen to want this sort of bag. I did purchase mine in the We Made Too Much section. I was very surprised that this print and this size went on sale for, I believe I purchased mine at $79. So I was very excited. I definitely picked it up for that price point. $128 is a little bit steep for me for a backpack, but again, you do you. If it's the color you want, if it's something you really love, I don't think it's a huge deal. I always tell myself I'd rather pay a little bit more for something I really, really love and will use than buying a bunch of little cheap items that will end up being the same amount of money anyways, that I won't appreciate and won't use as much and will end up throwing away, donating, etc. I feel like this is something that I will be using constantly for work, for travel. I think it's a good backpack to have. And now for the mini version. Here is the mini version. I just received this in the mail, so I can't do a review regarding the use of the bag, but let me show you the bag itself first. I will say that the small one is a much lighter material overall than the other one, the 17-liter one that I have. It feels more like a raincoat sort of material. I hope that makes sense. While this one feels a little bit like that, but just sturdier somehow. But I did purchase mine in this beautiful color. I think it'll be perfect for spring. It is a light pale lavender, almost lilac sort of color. I think that's probably what it's being advertised as. Let's see. Oh, I can't tell. It has the same overall features as the 17-liter one, just condensed. So this one has silver hardware, as you can see. It has the same sort of zipper details in silver. It does open in the front like so. It has the same water bottle pocket here in the mesh, as well as the same zipper detail with that little elastic with the Lululemon symbol on it. Same mesh pocket here. Oh, mine still has that silicone ball stuff in it. That is a good area right there. And you can see it kind of just feels a little bit lighter in general too. The material doesn't hold as much as the camo one that I have. The zipper feels a little sticky on this one. It'll probably feel better after use. It has that bottom zipper as well. And for the small one, it actually has a side zipper versus a top zipper. So it actually only opens here. So definitely no way to fit a laptop in here or anything like that. And this is a very small pocket. I'm going to go ahead and assume you can put maybe your wallet in there, because there is a little slip pocket here. So like for safety, maybe a wallet, cards, keys, things like that. It would jut out a little bit since it does lay on the back, but it's much smaller in that regard versus the 17. The straps are also very different. It does have this top handle, which I appreciate and like, but it has more of these seatbelt sort of woven straps, while the 17 again had the thick padded straps with the seatbelt ones as the extenders down here. But this is all just that sort of seatbelt sort of strapping detail. I will say, I think that these straps are longer than these almost, and I don't know why, but they extend quite a bit. So for example, I have it at the longest setting, and you can see that is so much more substantial than what they gave you here. I would say that the strap adjustment here is anywhere from 6 to 7 inches, while the strap adjustment here has got to be more than 12. But again, it's a smaller bag, and then these straps are obviously smaller than the padded ones, so maybe it evens out. It just feels like these straps are a lot longer and offer more adjustment than the 17-liter one. There's the same detail though on the hardware here. What a pretty color. I'm so excited I got this color. So definitely smaller. Kind of show you a side by side the best I can, given the frame. This is absolutely smaller than the 17, as you can see. The 17 just has more room to show or to put things in. Per volume, it has 7 more liters to it. So depending on how much you carry, I think that will be probably your deciding factor on which backpack you want. When I initially purchased the 17, I didn't realize how big it was, and I thought that this smaller one would fit my needs a little bit better. But now that I have both, I think I could use both for different occasions. I think the smaller one I could definitely use for work as well, because I don't carry too much with me to work. But I do think that this bigger one I could use for travel and vacations and things of that nature too. I did purchase this mini version in the We Made Too Much section as well. Originally these run for $98. I got mine for $69. $70 for the mini version. I'm going to go ahead and try some modeling shots just so you can see how these backpacks look on me, and we'll go from there. Please forgive me for this angle. This is the best I can do with my current lighting situation. Here is the 17-liter version of the City Adventure backpack. This isn't the longest setting. I do have broader shoulders, kind of a broader back, so this is where it sits for me. Again, pretty high up. The top of it is hitting pretty close to my neckline, and the bottom of it doesn't quite reach my bottom. However, I think if it'd be heavier, it might sit a little bit lower, but not that much lower. I am 5'5", again for reference. And here's the backpack just on one shoulder. I put my hair up so that it wouldn't be all hair in the way. And I'm in my pajamas, let me live. But here it is again, the 17-liter one. And here is the mini version. As you can see, it hits much lower because the straps can go a little bit lower as well. Again, sorry for the crazy angles. I couldn't get my tripod to get the exact lighting I wanted with the gloomy day that I'm having. So this is what we're dealing with. So very nice though. These straps are pretty comfortable. Obviously I don't have anything in the backpack right now, but it's pretty comfortable as is. And just off one shoulder, you can see it does hit much lower. If you like it higher up, you can obviously adjust it as such. But there's definitely a size difference. So that is my review of the 17-liter City Adventure backpack versus the 10-liter City Adventure backpack, or the mini version. So just overall conclusions, obviously a lot bigger, obviously a lot smaller, also a lot thinner, a little thicker. Straps are definitely different. This one comes with padded straps. This one comes with just this light seatbelt sort of strap. I will say this one is much more adjustable on the back, and this one sits up higher on the back. Obviously, there's also a price point difference. This one is retailing for $128, and this one is retailing for $98. Again, I purchased both of mine in the We Made Too Much section. I would highly suggest that. Unless there is a color that you really, really want and you're afraid it's going to go out of stock, then you're definitely going to want to purchase it now. Do I have a favorite? I can't say because I haven't used either of them enough to really know which one I prefer, but maybe I'll do an updated video once I do figure out which one I'd like better. So one thing I did want to mention about how to clean these items, on the Lululemon website, it says to just spot clean them, I believe. And I was like, I want to wash them. So I actually asked customer service, and they said that you can put this machine wash cold, gentle, obviously, and then just hang dry. And I think that's what I'm going to do with this one as well, just to make sure they're nice and clean, especially with everything that's going on nowadays. That is how you can wash them. Again, or hand wash them if you are down for that. I think that'd be fine as well, obviously. But that is it. That is the general gist of these two backpacks. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know if you own one, if you have different opinions, especially on the wear and tear. Again, I haven't worn these enough to know, and this one is absolutely brand new, so I just don't know. But maybe I will do an updated video like I said. If you guys have any questions about these bags, definitely let me know down in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these Lululemon videos. Give me a thumbs up, and that kind of helps me to know that you like these sort of comparison videos that I'm doing with my Lululemon items. If you guys want to see more from me in general, definitely click the subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I want you to stay safe, stay happy, be positive, be kind. Kindness is contagious. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.